Hey guys, this is Kaz with Get Equipped TV, and I'd like to bring you an overview of the Besign SHO3 Bluetooth headphones. They're 4.1 Bluetooth. They are sweat resistant. They fold down to a nice compact size. They're sleek. They have great audio. The bass is crisp. The mids and the highs are on point. I use it with my smartphone. I use it with my iPad. I use it with my MacBook Pro. I love the form of this particular headphones. They come with, a micro USB cord. You get the actual headphones. You get a pleather case to kind of carry it around. These are sleek. They're very tiny in terms of their footprint. You can actually put them in your pocket. You can put them in a backpack. I love how they fold up into this nice figure 8 size. When I looked at them initially, I honestly didn't know if these things would fit me. So I figured I had to buy them first and give it a run. With Amazon, you can return it. So if you do buy these things, keep the box. So if you need to return it because they don't fit, you can. The only downside that I would have in terms of my overview is that it may not fit everyone else, but I don't have that issue. These fit me just well. You can see they have the mesh on-ear pads. This is an example of what it looks like folded up in my hands. They're about 4 inches by 2.5 inches when they're folded into a little compact size. Very, very small. I love these things in terms of the size of them and the sound. They sound very well, actually. For $21.99, it's hard to find something, I feel, that are as portable and on point as these. Very minimal. There's one button on the outside to cut it on, to pause, to play. There's a volume up, volume down button on the side. There's also a rubber seal covering up the micro USB port. There's the microphone. As I mentioned earlier, these things lay flat. So if you wanted to kind of store them in a backpack or put them in a little pouch with your iPad or something that's tiny, these are small enough to do that. You can't do that with some of the larger headphones that are out there. I believe that these shine when it comes to portability. Very, very small, sleek. They have that matte black finish. They also have a shiny black plastic. I think that, even though these were made in China, these are nice. For the quality that you're getting for $21, it's probably hard to find another pair comparable. I know that on Amazon there were about 20 different headphones, that cost like $14.99 and $19.99 and $30 and $40. This was like right in between the cheap ones and the ones that were a little bit more expensive. And I said, let me take a risk. Let me buy these things and see what they do. And I was quite pleased. I was very pleased. And that's one of the only reasons that I'm bringing you this overview. It looks cheap, but it feels a lot better than it looks. Let me just say that. There you see the Besign. It's like they just painted it on. Their logo. I was holding it in my hand in terms of the size and the form factor. It's nice. I like it. I think you would like it too. I'm actually going to put this on my ears in a second so you can see how they actually fit. One thing I will say is that when you purchase these things, as I mentioned, keep the box in case they don't fit your head. My head is relatively medium. I wear a 7 1/8 hat size. As you can see, there's a donut shape underneath those pads, the mesh. They fit on ear. My ears are not huge, and they still don't cover my ears all the way, so they fit just right for me. I think you would enjoy these things the same way that I'm enjoying them. I use them discreetly when I go out to edit videos or when I go to the gym or when I'm outside walking around. The only 2 screws that I found on this whole thing were 2 Phillips head screws holding the upper arch of the headphones. This is a pivoting arm where you can lay them flat. Once again, that Besign insignia that they have on top of it. Just the branding, it's kind of cheesy. I guess that's their best foot forward, their best effort at, promoting this thing. But here's a look at them on my head. I love the fit, the profile. When you look straight on, they're very not obtrusive. They're fitting me real well. I love the way they fit. I move my head up and down as though I'm running or jogging. You have that one button. Now, mind you, I'm using my left hand because I'm actually holding the camera with my right hand. Pardon me, I didn't use my tripod on this day. I just wanted to kind of run and gun and get this shot down so I could edit something and have for you guys to see. I have so many things going on right now, but I want to make sure that I at least provide an overview for these headphones. I think it's a quality headphone for the price. You press the button on the side to cut it on. You have the volume up and volume down buttons. Use the microphone. I turn my head in both directions. I go up and down. I love the fact that these don't sit on top of your head like traditional headphones. Traditional headphones, they get kind of not painful, but they become an irritant if they're not comfortable. But these, they kind of just sit on the back of your neck and they feel great. I turn around, I get up, I can go to the gym, I could jog, I could walk at a fast pace. I could wash cars. I do things outside a lot with these headphones. I actually go to these quite often because they're practical, they're comfortable, they're easy to work with. And with all that said, these are definitely something that I would consider if I were you. If you have $25 or less, between $20 and $25, you can find these online. And sometimes you may see them for $18.99. I found them for $21.99 at the time of this video. I've also seen them for about $24, but you can't lose with these. Give it a shot. Besign SHO3 Bluetooth headphones. Check it out. If you like it, please share, subscribe, give me a thumbs up. Peace.